everybody! Thank you for watching. Today we are going to make one special craft in hopes that you can give it as a gift to one of your loved ones in honor of Mother's Day this weekend. So what you'll need for this craft is a pencil, some water and your watercolor paintbrush, your watercolors, some just regular school glue, and a white piece of craft paper works best. And this craft, there's going to be a point where you'll stop and pause the video and let the glue dry and come back probably a few hours later. So just know that you're going to start this project and then you'll have to come back to it a little later so we can let the glue dry, okay? Let's get started. The first step you're going to do is you're going to take your pencil, and what we're making is called 3D hearts. So basically it's going to look like your hearts are jumping off of your piece of paper, but first you need to trace those hearts. So in order to draw a heart, it kind of looks at the top like an M. You can do that, just like an M, and then you give it a point. Pretty easy way to draw a heart. You can do it all without picking up your pencil if you want to practice that. And so what I'm going to do is just cover my page with some hearts. I'm going to make a bunch of them. And then I might add some other shapes like a swirl. I can show you how to make a swirl. You put your pencil down, and you bring it out and around, and it's like you're making a circle, but you're never actually bringing the circle together. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Can you try that? Do another one up here. And then I'm going to draw some bubbles. These are actual circles. Now, of course, this is your design, so you can do whatever you want. If you have a loved one in mind that you're going to give this to them, and you know that they really like circles or triangles or squares or hearts or swirls or something special like butterflies, you can also draw that too. Okay, so this is going to be a template for us to follow, because the next step is taking your glue and tracing very carefully over all the shapes and designs that you just drew. So you would take your glue and follow it just like you have a pencil. Oh, I have glue stuck on the top, so it's not coming through. Oh, there we go. Okay, you hold it over your shapes and you follow along your drawings. Okay, you're going to do this for every single mark that you've made on your paper. If it's a dot, you can fill it in with glue like that. If it's a swirl, you would just swirl it like you would. It's okay to have a lot of glue. It's going to dry clear, so you'll barely be able to see it once it's dry. And actually, you don't want it to be too thin. Just like this amount of thickness is actually perfect, because I tested this earlier to make sure it worked. So I'm going to stop here. This is where you can go ahead and pause the video. Once you've finished covering all of your drawings, you're going to set this to the side and come back a few hours later, okay? So again, pause here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out the one that I made earlier with the glue that's already dry. Okay, so I did some hearts, and see, I know you can probably barely see it. My glue is dry. Remember how I told you it dries clear? So here's where the cool part comes in. You can pick whatever colors you want to fill in and around these 3D hearts. So let's see, I want to start with, I'm gonna do yellow. I've been painting a lot with my watercolors, so they're all mixed together and very messy. I need to clean it up. So I'm painting on the inside of this heart right now. And what's cool is the glue is stopping me from going out of the lines, which is something it is okay if you do. But because it's 3D and it's coming out of the paper, it goes right over it. Look at that. And so you're just gonna fill in all your hearts. Now remember, with watercolors, using a lot of water is fine. It actually spreads it even more. So I'm just gonna use water to finish filling in this heart. Look at that. Now what I did, I forgot I did this earlier. I did a heart inside of a heart. So let's see that inside heart. Oh, there it is. Just like that. And see, the watercolors don't go all the way onto the glue, so you're able to keep going. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of stained glass. Have you ever been to a building with stained glass where it's windows, but they're all colors and different patterns, and sometimes it shows you a picture of something or tells a story, and the sun shines through it, and it's so beautiful. That's what this reminds me of. I wonder what this would look like on clear paper or plastic. And then maybe you can make your own stained glass. I've come up with another idea for a craft by doing this one. Wow, this is really fun. Okay, let me get my last one. I think I'm gonna use green. I'll probably give this to my mom for Mother's Day. Her favorite color is black. But I'm gonna do all kinds of different colors to brighten up her wall. Okay, I think I have all of my hearts filled in. This is so neat. Okay. Oh, I have one more heart down here. Let's see. I'm going to do really bright yellow. Just like that. And this can take you as long as you want, or you can take your time. With the swirls, I'm going to try something by just going like this. Let's see what that looks like. It's going to paint everywhere but the swirl. Huh. Pretty cool. I'm gonna try that technique again up here with the swirl. Now with my swirls, it looks like earlier I didn't get a lot of glue down, so it's very thin, but it still looks really cool. Looks like the more water you use, the more it's able to spread. Okay, I'm gonna show you what the dot looks like. Oh, that's really cool. Let's find some more dots. So this could probably take you the whole rest of the day. You can fill up the whole page, or you can just color in the pieces that you want. It's up to you. And I would love to see how yours turns out. So thank you for joining me. This is the 3D Hearts craft. Have fun.